Hi guys, it's your girl Tanya. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video we are going to be reviewing Confidence in a Foundation, and it's from It Cosmetics. Found full coverage foundation, and see how it works with women over 40. It has pretty big claims. It says it is long wearing, weightless, full coverage, and it is a demi matte formula. So we are going to try this foundation out today. This is the foundation that I am wearing, and it looks absolutely stunning on the skin, and it is definitely full coverage. So if you guys are interested and you want to see how it applies, how it looks, all of those good things, my thoughts, different tips and tricks for this foundation, continue to watch. Alright, excuse the bonnet, but I am going to prime my face with the MAC Natural Radiance primer, and it's the yellow one. And I'm just going to use a couple pumps of that. It does come in a pump form. And I've been using this primer for about a week now, just kind of testing it out and seeing how I like it underneath foundations, and I've been liking it. So, and when I wore this foundation the other day, I wore this primer with it as well. And I had already moisturized with the Boscia Glotion. I like that. And I wanted a little bit of glow to my skin since the foundation is a velvet matte. And I got my bonnet on today because I just did not want my bronzer or my foundation to get in my hair. I think it looks so terrible. Okay, so I also want to go over my pore area with the Tarte Smoothing Primer, which I've already wore the foundation for a whole day, so I know how the foundation performs, and I know my overall thoughts on the foundation. So I don't care what primer I'm wearing, I like to fill my pores with the Smoothing Primer by Tarte. I find that this one is the only one that really works for me so far. I want to try the Makeup Forever one though. I haven't tried that one. And I'm also going to take that same primer and I'm going to go into my smile lines as well. Because any foundation that I wear will seep into my fine lines, and this is no different because I've wore it, so I know. Over a few areas. I just like to smooth everything out, so that looks pretty good. Feels pretty good. Alright, so we are just going to go ahead and get into it. So, couple of the claims that it makes is that it is oil-free, it's good for all skin types, it's long wearing, it's weightless, and it's full coverage. So we're going to test those things out here today. It does come with the pump. It comes in a glass bottle, and it's very heavy. It comes with, let's see how much, 1 fluid ounce, so that's the typical amount of product that you get in most foundations. So yeah, the shade I'm in is Rich Natural, and I just pumped out 2, And it's more of a thicker formula, I'd say, for sure. Yeah, it's pretty thick. And I'm going to use a beauty blender to blend it out. And let me wet it real fast. Alright, so I got my beauty blender and it's damp. And we're just going to go in with the beauty blender and blend it out. So when I used it last time, I used a brush and the coverage was crazy. And I'm using a sponge and the coverage is still flipping crazy. My goodness. This is bomb. Not gonna lie, not mad at this coverage. Not mad at the coverage at all, actually. Not mad at the coverage at all. And I'm not really mad at the color either. I feel like the color is pretty spot on. Just got my ear in here. Yeah, I feel like the coverage is pretty spot on. So I'm just going to use whatever I had on the back of my hand to do my forehead. Because I'm still dragging color. So the pigment on this guy is pretty astounding. Yeah, coverage on this baby, definitely full coverage. Definitely full coverage. Very lightweight. I don't feel it on my skin at all. Yeah, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer and let's conceal. I'm going to use the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer, which is what I use all the time. But I'm also going to mix it with a little bit of the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo. I feel like I'm getting low on my Jouer. This has like been my holy grail since I got it, and I'm getting ready to repurchase another one because I feel like it's getting a little low. Yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm also going to use a little bit of the e.l.f. Camo, 16-Hour Camo. It's in the shade Tan Sand, and the Jouer is in the shade Cafe a Latte. I'm just going to add just a little bit there. I was looking the wrong way in the mirror. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we're just going to blend it out with the other end of that beauty blender. And I'm just going to blend it up on my lid as well. And I kind of drag my highlight up a little bit just because yeah, that's better. I definitely like using the Beauty Blender better than a brush because I feel like because it's so thick that a Beauty Blender kind of takes away a little bit of the product and kind of blends it in a little bit better, in my opinion. I don't feel like I really got a good highlight on my forehead. Yeah. I don't feel like I got a good highlight on my forehead. I just did not have that. Yeah, I like this a little bit better. So I'm just gonna kind of go over, gonna blend everything out, make everything look nice and seamless on the skin. Okay. Alright, so I am going to do the rest of my makeup off camera, and I will be right back and let you guys see the overall look and give you my final thoughts and feelings on the IT Confidence in a Foundation. Be right back. Alright, you guys, so I am back with the overall look, and first of all, let me just say this foundation is so full coverage and it looks so good on the skin. I wasn't sure if I was actually gonna like this foundation because like I said, I've wore it for a complete day, and I put it on with a brush. It is super full coverage, as you saw when I applied the foundation, but when I applied it with a brush, it got a little bit cakey on me and I kind of wasn't feeling it. But with the Beauty Blender, I definitely love the way that it looks on my skin. It just blended right into the skin. Like, it looks beautiful. So I really, really like that. Color wise, their color range is amazing. It's 48 shades in this foundation, and there are so many deep shades for us girls of color. Like, yes, finally they get it. So because for a while there I couldn't wear IT Cosmetics because their deepest tone that they had was like ashy gray. Like, it looked a mess. And so and usually I'm the deepest tone when they come out with those types of foundations, but this one I couldn't even wear. Like, it was gray, it was a mess. But they definitely have the shade range down on these ones. I am in Rich Natural, and I believe that there are, like, Rich Natural is somewhere in the middle of that spectrum. So there's plenty of dark shades, there's plenty of light shades. It works. So I definitely like this foundation if you're looking for a lightweight, long-wearing, full coverage foundation. This is definitely a good buy. The price point on this guy is $32, so that's not gonna break the bank. One thing I will say about it though, with women over 40, if you do have smile lines or wrinkles, I would definitely use a smoothing primer to smooth over that. I did notice that when I used the brush, it did kind of break away here. So but when I used the my Tarte smoothing primer, and I typically can use that with any foundation that I have, and that'll kind of smooth out, but I did notice that it was kind of cracking. So I'm not noticing that now, and I noticed that right away upon applying it with the brush. But with the Beauty Blender, it just looks really, really nice, and I'm here for it. So yeah, I would definitely recommend the Confidence in a Foundation. It's new. It's at Sephora, or you can get it from IT Cosmetics. I do believe that it's at Ulta as well. So you can actually get it from Ulta. You can get it from all the three. I mean, those three. The website, Sephora, and Ulta as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys are interested, I have a whole bunch of foundation reviews, and you might want to see one that you might want to pick up. And if there are any foundations that you guys want me to review, leave those down in the comment box. I will definitely get them and pick them up and review them for you guys to let you know how they work for skin over 40. So yeah, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. While you're at it, hit the bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I put out new content, and we would love to have you here at the Tanya family. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate all of the love and support that you guys give, and I will see you guys in my next one. Peace.